Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I should be here live. I don't know what's going on with the YouTubes. For some reason, when I schedule a stream to start every now and then, this is what happened last night, and I absolutely gave up on it. It just wouldn't connect. So I'm here. So I'm going to delete the scheduled stream. Give me just a minute, guys. Alright, so I'm going to delete the scheduled one and change some things here real quick. So if you're in the scheduled stream, somebody go over there and tell them. But anyway, we're here, and I've got a big chunk of lead over here to my left. I got a big giant moth flying around. My lead pot is on, believe it or not. It is all the way on high. It is plugged in. So we'll see if this thing is going to work or not. What's up, Dick Duckett? Appreciate everything you do on Instagram, man. I'm glad you're cleaning up the big smallie. So anyway, got the lead plugged in. I'm gonna have to go get probably have to go get I got a little glove here, my Michael Jackson glove here, so I'm probably gonna have to go get some mitts or something because it's leaning over. I'm afraid it's just gonna fall out. Maybe it won't. I hope not. And we're going to see how long it takes to melt this. I'm hoping we can actually get some melting going on here in the next, because I started about 15 minutes before the stream began. Hopefully this thing get melted. So you making some ducket baits tonight? No, man, I really don't. I'm not going to make any ducket baits, but there's a possibility after the stream when Duckett sees how good these jigs turn out, if we get that far, hopefully my leg gets melted and all, then Boyd is probably going to want to copy my jigs because that's pretty much what he does. So anyway, glad to see all you guys in here. It has been a while, so while this thing is melting, I'll just let you guys know what's kind of been going on. I got to add my viewer count thing up here, because I'm needy like that. But what's up, Kuda? A lot of guys in the stream. I appreciate it. So what you see here, got my melting pot. I got this from Do It Molds. They sent me this care package about a month or two ago. And we're going to be working with this round ball jig mold here tonight, and possibly some swimbait heads. May save that for a normal video. So got me a little blowtorch. Got this little mini blowtorch from Walmart to heat it up. That way we can put some powder coated paint on here, and then I'm just going to hang them up here to dry, and then I'll stick them in the oven a little bit tonight after the show to harden them up. So here's the deal. If we get this thing going, the lead melts right and all that good stuff, I really want to touch it because it's leaning, but I figured I better not. Well, I can move it with this thing and not have to really touch it. Yeah, it's definitely melting there. And anyway, so the deal is I'm going to give some of these jigs away. I'm going to give them up to 3 viewers. So after the video uploads, I want you to comment with your favorite jig color. It could be black and blue. It could be, you know, green pumpkin purple, magic crawl, whatever. So you leave a comment after the video uploads. You can leave it tomorrow. I'll draw the winners probably next Friday night. And then I'll mail you a couple jigs out. And you know what? They're not going to be like dirty jigs quality or nothing. This is the first time I've ever done this, but you know, I'd love to give something to you. There's not going to be any weed guards on this, so don't go thinking you're going to throw it in your daddy's favorite brush pile. That's actually why I'm going to make a bunch for me, because I'll just break them off. And yeah, so here's what I got here. I'm going to make some. I've got several different types of skirts. I've got some dirty jigs. This color's called Dill Gill. I like some green pumpkin blue, watermelon blue. I've got some purple green pumpkin candy crawl from 6 cents. I've got this neon sunfish from 6 cents as well. And a couple of my favorites here on the Tennessee River. Actually, Magic Crawl Swirl, and then Magic Crawl Red. And then Baitman Jr. picked one out too from Dirty Jigs. It's a really good color. I like. It's called yeah, he picked the Dilgill out. I liked it. Then Dirty Chartreuse. Now, as far as the color paint I've got, I really just got Magic Crawl Swirl. I've got a purplish color and whatnot, but we gotta get this lead melted. Once we get the lead melted, we'll start banging out some jigs. So 3/8 and ½ ounce. That's mainly what I'm gonna pour. 3/8 with the 4/0 hook, ½ ounce with the 5/0 hook. So I think that's gonna be pretty comfortable for everybody. But like I said, leave a comment, your favorite jig color. After the video upload, you'll get entered to win. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So anyway, while we're waiting for this lead to melt, gotta give a shout out to Bayou Burner for the 99-cent $1 make you holla. Appreciate that, Bayou Burner. What's up, Fishing with Gramps? Really enjoy your channel, man. Really good content. No BS. I like what you do, man. Just like to fish. I like green pumpkin with some blue. That's always been a good color to me. Brown and purple is good. Green pumpkin chartreuse is probably the most productive color for me. But I might go in and out. I've changed the angle up so we can kind of get this in here. And it got me a little file from Walmart, $2. But man, do you have an approximate budget to get into jig making, melting pot, molds, etc.? Man, I just looked up this pot. It was $80 on Do It Molds. You can buy a mold like this probably for about $25. Believe it or not, you can find a lot of these molds. Guys sell them all the time on Facebook. I bought this butane lighter for $25 because you'll need that to reheat the jig head, to put it in the powder paint. This powder paint's probably $5 to $6. So honestly, $150 each. Jigging with Jordan, love a good old jig. I'll be damned. You know what? I just actually watched Jigging with Jordan on the Fishing After Dark podcast, and interesting things you said on there. So shout out to Jigging with Jordan up in the channel here. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'm not killing bass fishing videos, but I agree with a lot of what you say as far as the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. Maybe you'd love to join the Baitman live show one day, Jordan. It'd be cool. Yes, sir. What's up, Scott Stuckey? Texas is watching. You know what I watched today? A replay of the Texas USA National Championship game. So, Kyle Norris, great. So, dude, I'm telling you, Baxter's Bug's the deal. I think for $200 you could get set up really, really good. You can get a decent amount of molds and everything, but for between $300 and $500. Yeah, I'd say it's about right, Hank. Maybe a little less. ProTech makes a magic blue and magic purple. Yeah, I got the magic blue right over here, and then I've definitely got. I saw in the catalog they got magic purple. So, whoa, I got lead pouring out of here. That ain't good. I got lead coming everywhere. Oh, it stopped. Somebody tell me you can get a screwdriver and fix this thing. Hold on. Shit. That startled me, boys. That startled me, boys. I wasn't ready for that. I got my flathead screwdriver here. I heard you can adjust this back here to keep that from coming out. So, anyway, answer a few more questions. Anyone like? Dude, I actually like nitro boats. So, I have not, Mr. Gambit. I don't have one yet. The one I have is the joining one, but I don't have the glide. So, cut a can in half and use it to catch the drip. Well, I just cleaned out the bait room and I threw my can away. So, anyways, what I was going to say, I'm sorry. Someone says talk about the new Scottsboro bait. So I haven't been buying a lot of tackle. Long story short, I've been putting my family first pretty good. Been doing a lot of stuff with Baitman Jr. He's out of school summer and Neely. And but the main deal is I've been working on my house. I've been renting to own it for a long time, and I've got the wheels, not balls in motion, but the wheels in motion. Everything's going good. Fixing to get appraised next week and buy this house because I really don't want to make another bait room. And yeah, so that's really what I've been doing lately. Oh, I got an alert box, but I can't see it. Jigging with Jordan has subscribed. Jordan, appreciate that, man. It's pretty awesome. I definitely know Jordan's affiliated with Guggen Squad. That's cool with me. I kind of like how he does his own thing. Secret D Almighty and Jordan's diving videos. I watch that stuff at night all the time. So definitely cool. Maybe he would donate some baits he finds to the Baitman. That would be really awesome. But anyway, so that's what I've been doing. So I've been really busy, and dude, to be honest with you, work has been killing me. I'm trying to get this. There we go. There we go. There's old Randy Moss. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're gonna move Randy. No, don't move me. Move Randy. We're gonna move Randy over here. He's gonna go in the top right tonight. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, thanks a bunch for subscribing. But that's what I've been up to. The lead, it's melting. It's going to be quick. We're going to get some jigs really quick, hopefully. So anyway, I did acquire this new swim bait from Scottsboro Tackle Company. And this is the MM26. And I know what some people are going to say, oh, no. That's a bullshit. My bad. Randy Moss is for donation. Brian Robeson is for subscribers. But it is not a bullshit. And I'm fixing to show you. Wow. Guess I don't need that. I'm just going to hang it up. But this is the MM26 from Scottsboro Tackle. Look at that awesome blue-purple hue on this thing. That is not bad lighting. That's the way. But look how thin this bait is. This is really, really thin. And something else you'll notice on the hooks, there's no split rings. This is a heavy-duty braided line. And what that does allow the fish, it's kind of like doing a double split ring. It makes it very hard for a fish to throw this bait. This MM26, the MM stands for Mountain Man 26. The designer of this bait was an Army Ranger. His call sign was Mountain Man 26. So that's how the bait was named. But look how thin it is. It doesn't sink real fast. It's kind of a burning bait. Very tight action. A lot tighter than a bull shad. Similar but different. I mean, you can look right there and tell how thin it is. I have flat-sided crankbaits that aren't as thin as this guy right here. But really cool bait. I just got it last week. Haven't got a chance to throw it. I'm really looking forward to throwing this thing in the fall, on the gravel bars, on the flats. Any place you can imitate a big threadfin or gizzard shad. Really like that. They're available at Tackle Warehouse. Matter of fact, I'll link the MM26 in the description. Awesome, James. good to see you in here. So I'll hang that one up. And here's another bait I just got. And this isn't a new bait, but I haven't got one in this size. I actually had a 148, but my buddy I loaned it to hasn't given it to me back, which is fine. But this is the Gangcraft Joint and Claw 178. And this is kind of like a sexy ghost IU color. It's a glide bait. Very similar action to an S-Waver. Some even say it's really a high dollar S-Waver. Epic Eric. If you've seen Epic Eric on Travis's channel, Smallmouth Crush, he's caught several fish on this Gangcraft. Now this is the 178. It's not the biggest version, but it's when it comes to OG glide baits, this is one of them. Dude, I love the Dolphins, man. That's my team. Dan Marino, best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl. I still say best release ever in the game. But that's the Gangcraft 178. So I'd like to make a video sometime this year about 4 or 5 different glide baits and show you the action of those, and let's you know, dissect them. You know, get the big camera out. Looks like we got some lead, guys. So y'all ready to make a few jigs? We're gonna make a few. All right. First thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna open up this mold and move my cell phone before I pour lead on it. And this is actually the Swimbait head mold, so that ain't no good. Alright, so we're going to do a 1/2 ounce 5/0 and a 3/8 4/0. So this is a Gamakatsu hook. I actually like an owner better, but I'm just doing what Do It Molds recommends. They said this mold will fit an owner. It just needs to be modified. I'm good to even do what I'm doing now, so I don't want to get into modifying molds. Well, my lead is melted. I will go get me a spoon and scrape off the top before I pour. That's a good tip and something I read about. I'm glad to get some viewer interaction tonight to help me do this. Let me go get that spoon. Alright, I'm back, and guess what? I found an empty Mountain Dew can, so we'll get this going. I appreciate the tips, man. It really was. These are Gamakatsu. They're the 604. Got 4/0, 5/0, and 3/0, and they're the black ones. So I actually prefer owner hook, but let me figure out how to actually do this without burning the house down. So warm up the mold back, set it on top for a minute or two. Okay. Let's do that then. Let's warm up the mold. See, this is why I like you guys, because I'm doing something I've never done. I'm usually wanting to teach you guys, you know, something crazy about a bait or show you off some new stuff, all that. And you guys are actually helping me make this stuff. So this is why I like the fishing community. I like to see more of this. What's up, John D? I did not smoke the mold. But you know what? I guarantee you, if I was a crackhead, you talk about smoking some crack. You could just do all you want. I better not say that too loud, because where I live, there's meth heads everywhere. Or it could torch and heat my mold. There you go. Now I done got it on here. Where's the vent and duct work? I got an open door garage here. There's really no vent here in the bait room, so I just had to open it up. Hopefully there's no OSHA inspectors here. You know what I'm saying? So You should preheat the mold by putting it on top of the pot. Alright. Alright, good question. Baitman, what happened to Kentucky Lake last tournament? But fell not too many anglers caught. Also, not too many anglers. Man, actually, the fishing's gotten really tough here. Now, I've said it a couple times, but, and Darius can probably vouch for me, the ledge bite here is just non-existent. I mean, you could grind all day to catch maybe 2 or 3 fish, but I really think you're better off backing off and fishing main lake or secondary points, or even going dirt shallow. Tell these people to get off your nuts. Man, I think they're just trying to look out for me. Trust me, I got plenty of air going through here. I got my door wide open. I actually got a little fan blowing underneath the table. So if this is something that like I really enjoy doing it and want to do more of, then I'll get a little bit more circulation and stuff going on. I'll actually probably just move the table outside and do it. So make sure there's no moisture in the slag can. Lead and moisture is a wicked combination. Man, it's brand new. Yeah, there's nothing in this can. I hadn't spit in it or nothing like that. So, David Brown says, lay the mold down. All right, let's lay the mold down now. Got a little leakage here, but that's okay. What's up, Baitman? We missed you, but tried using 6 code on 6 cent site and it didn't go through. I tried to shoot some love, but your code. All my code is Baitman. It's not Baitman 10 or anything like that. It's just Baitman. But I'll check into it. That's odd. Alright, so let's put this hook in here. I think I should be good now. I've heard about the candle, but man, I was told by a few people you don't have to worry about that really. So I'll scrape this junk off the top here. It's really not that much. Man, this shit is hot. Really wasn't that much there. So anyway, man, I get these gloves at work. They're like free. I have safety glasses. You want me to go get my safety glasses? Goodness gracious. Luckily, I have plenty of pairs of these safety glasses at work, so I think we're good. Okay. You think the upfront cost of pouring lead is worth it to make your own jigs? If you can find a lot of lead, probably. Luckily, duck hunting's a big thing here, so lead's easy to find. So. Well, I would only sell my jigs if I thought they were really good. So, and I like to be legit. So if I'm selling any fishing tackle, then I gotta pay excise tax and all that. I don't have to pay excise tax if I give them away. So, all right, dude. I don't even know what pouring a dummy is, because here's the deal. I've never done it before, so this is kind of how we're gonna go. I will say that this 5/0 hook from Gamakatsu is small. Like, it's like the smallest 5/0 hook I've ever seen in my life. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. I don't know. Alright, so I got my hook set in there. We're going to close the mold. I already pre-warmed the mold, so I think all I gotta do is pour that, let it sit for just a second, Looks pretty good. And then we're going to pop this thing open. Not too shabby. Learned this tip from Ben Milliken. He said get you 2 pairs. Let's pop this guy out. That wasn't bad. So there's one jig, and it's got that little tab on the end. And then again, thank you, Pella. I can just snip that. Looks good, looks good. There we go. That's actually really close to what I have been wanting. Really, really close. It does have a little nub here. And then here's my little file. So I can file that little nub off. Alright, so there's 1/2 ounce done. So we got one. That was quick and easy. That was quick and easy. Then here's a 3/8. And then I'm told I can just take these and just toss them back in the pot. Oh God. Had a little splash there. Man, this 3/8 4/0 hook's pretty small. So that's one set. I got this file because I was told you can take this file here and smooth this out. Looks pretty good, really. So let's see. First one, man, I'll be honest. Let's do some more. That was really good. So we'll just do 1/2 and 3/8. We'll just keep doing them. We'll get us about a dozen, and we'll talk while we're pouring these. And then we're going to powder coat some. And then I'll throw some skirts on there, even though I really need to bake them. From what I was told, really need to bake these things to get the powder coat to really stick. So I'll make one up as an example, and then I'll put the rest in the oven. So how long do you guys suggest putting these in the oven? Alright, so here we go. This is really cool. All you do is flip this thing up. There you go. There's 2 more. If you wait for a jig to cool, you can twist the sprue clean off. Okay? That's up white whale fishing. 20 minutes at what, 300 degrees? Man, I wish I had a toaster oven. My wife's got all kinds of cooking utensils, but she does not have a toaster oven. Baking cures the powder coat. That's one. Alright, let's pop this one open. Man, these look clean. Check that out. They call this the sprue. Man, I don't know how well y'all can see that, but man, that lead's nice and clean. I actually like that it's got the flat spot up top. Double collar. Oh yeah, so there's another 1/2 ounce. Let's get this 3/8 ounce out here. So these gloves are awesome. I get them free at work. I was told not to really pop the hook. If you guys can see this. But Ben Milliken had a really good video on this as well. And so shout out to Ben for his video. Yeah, little 3/8, man. We're going to trim up a nice little finesse skirt for this thing. And what I actually like on my finesse jigs is I like a pack of slim. Something that I can thread up really well. On the 5/0 one, I'll go with, you know, maybe a double tail grub. Something that I can really thread up that hook keeper. As much as I love like the stroker crawl and stuff like that from 6 cents, the problem is they're kind of bulky. So on a finesse jig, I want a small profile. One of my favorite trailers right now for a finesse jig is a robo worm, but I'm going to be fishing these out deep for smallmouth and actually for largemouth. Not around brush, just a good, solid, you know, finesse presentation out deep. You get a lot of bites. And I really need some bigger hooks because they got a 5/8 size. Let's see if we can pour a 5/8, man. Let's try to pour a 5/8. We'll put let's try that here. We'll do a 5/8. We'll do a 1/2 ounce and then a 3/8. I could see where the hook part of this would get really expensive really quick. Where's that 4/0? There's 3/0. Now, I could definitely make some awesome swimbait heads with these. I use elite colors for the spruce cleanout. Dude, these were free in my work. We actually use these all the time making windows. Cut a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any leather gloves. If I did, I would prefer that, to be honest with you. I'm all about being safe. I just didn't know what all it took to be in here. I do know one thing. This mold is nice and sealed. So let's go. Let's hit this 5/8 up. Oops, wrong way. 5/8, 1/2, 3/8. Man, just easy, simple, quick. Like, I did not realize it was that quick. I thought this would be a long ham. Yes, I have a fan below me. It is blowing stuff out here. And I'm not going to do this all night. So when this thing was originally first started heating, just to let you guys know, before the stream really started, when I dropped the lead in, it was fuming. I actually went inside. I let all that stuff blow out, turned on a fan, and blew a lot of that stuff in there. So, and man, I ain't trying to make a joke or be bad, but man, I dipped for like 20 years. I hate to say it. I don't think it's the lead paint fumes that are going to get me. So, but I want to be conscious and be safe when I do this. All right. Ooh, that 5/8, man, that looks good with that 5/0 hook. That's going to be the one. 5/8 with 5/0 hook. Big heavy ball head. Yeah. I might have to send one of those Darius's way. Woo. Here it is, right here. 5/8. Look at that big heavy guy. We're going to file that one up a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what 5/8 is, guys? That is a heavy 1/2 ounce. Heavy 1/2 ounce. So, you know what? Let's powder coat one of these real quick. Let's see. I want to sort these out real quick. See how many I got. I got 3 3/8, 3 1/2s. Pour across the top if you're doing every cavity. I'm only doing one, so part of that was from the pot being new. So yeah, maybe convenience over cost. Dude, I think if you did a lot of these, like if you're a guy that throws an A-rig a lot, which dude, slate on the A-rig, you can get one of these molds and you could save a ton of money just pouring 16th and 1/8 ounce heads just like this, man. You would save a lot of money over the long run. Because, man, I think a pack of these with Gamakatsu hooks on Tackle Warehouse is $5, almost $6. I just poured 3 of them in like 5 minutes. So, what's up, Chris? Matt Luna, guys, check out his channel. He's really good with the do-it molds and stuff. He's a West Coast guy. I'm going to get Matt here on a stream. We're going to talk some West Coast techniques, maybe some more hand-poured stuff. But I can see where this is really addicting. I'm fixing to pour a couple of these swimbait heads here in just a second. Matter of fact, I gotta get this mold warm. Let me pour some more of these, and I'll answer some questions. Yeah, thank you, St. Cress. I appreciate it, my man. If I could get the Master Epic Eric time, I tell you what. You know what I ought to do? I think we ought to get Epic. I ought to ship these to Epic Eric and have him tie some epic skirts. How about that? That would be an awesome idea. What little sinkers and spinnerbaits get a hold of you? Get a hold of me. How many hooks in a package? In these Gamakatsu, there's 25 in a pack. So, roughly I can make 25 head ones. Now, these Swimbait, these Victory hooks, man, they literally sent me like 100 packs. So, and I had a 5-pound brick of lead there. My fishing partner told me that he has got a ton of lead laying around. So, alright, here we go again. I'm going to make those noises too all night. Matt, the one I like used to be called the Owner Z-Neck. It was a 5191. I forgot what it is under the Do It molds, but it's on their website. It's basically a black nickel round bend, and it is a sharp son of a gun. But they did tell me I might have to modify my mold, so I may have to get with you on that. Just for a jig or round ball head. Thanks, guys. If you're smashing the like button for me tonight, I know it's been a while since I streamed. I need to do more of it. Ooh, that guy just popped right out of there. Just popped right out of there. That's a 3/8. We're going to file that guy just a little bit. Just get a little filing action on there. Uh-oh, Milliken just texted me. He said, dadgummit, I've been banned from another Swimbait group. Son of a bitch. Pardon my French. I don't know if you guys watched Ben's video the other day, but that is a 100% true story. I thought I was doing a good thing by sharing something on... I don't want to mention their name or give them really any more publicity than it's got, because it's kind of, you know, water under the bridge now. But, you know, I shared a bait from 6 cents that I've posted in here. So, whoa! Holy smokes! Vince Saban, a $50 make you holla! Vince, I don't think I've ever seen you in here before, and I appreciate that. When is the 6 cent Swimbait coming? LOL. And also, we need a Jank Juice catwalk. So, I got good news for you. There's going to be some new baits come out in Jank Juice. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, but there's a new deep diving crankbait, and that's all I can say. And it was confirmed in Texas, because I was in the boat with Casey when he had it. I said, dude, all I'm saying is got to be in Jank Juice. And he said, oh, it's going to be in Jank Juice. Trying to get a topwater in Jank Juice other than the speed wake. I've been saying the catwalk needs to come in it, but if I can find it here, I don't want to burn myself, but the multi-jointed swim bait, I would look for it sometime in July. I don't think the glide bait that's been in Ben's videos is that far behind, if at all. Some things would be going down around ICAST on the 6 Cents website, I can tell you that. Dude, it was crazy, Fat Boy Fishing. It was so crazy. I tell you what, Vince, find me on Instagram. Since you made a $50 make you holla, I will send you some Baitman Jank jigs. That's what we'll call it. The jank jigs. How about that? Jank jigs. My handle is BaxterTheBaitman on Instagram. If not, I'll find a way to get in touch with you. But for everybody else, make sure you comment after the video, and we're going to give away. Man, I've already poured a bunch of stuff. This is crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure that I could just sit back here and watch some dirt racing and pour jigs all night. Like, I would be cool with that. But, Baitman, you're going to dip your toes and start injecting soft plastic next. Let me actually get decent at doing this, and then I'll worry about soft plastic. Now, when I go through the do it mold category thing, I'm like, man, I like this, I like that, I like that. Man, it's crazy. When you start to paint the jig heads, you need to have something to hang them on, cool and dry. Hey, man, you see that? See this right here? I'll hang them right here behind me for now. And to be honest with you, I need 0 more hobbies. 0. Man, I'm telling you, if I could get that owner hook on these things right here, you talk about a smallmouth slaying son of a gun. But actually what I do, I fish these big round balls like the 1/2 and 5/8 out deep off big long points and stuff like that, places where there's not brush, and I catch a lot of fish. The ones I was using I can't get anymore, so I actually reached out to Do It Molds and said, hey, here's the jig, how do I make this? And they said, I think we got you. ASCS Sprints feature about to launch. Dude, Tyler Courtney Sunshine has been doing awesome. I'm going to go up to I-55, I believe, August 6th and 7th, so I won't be able to stream there. I might actually stream from the track. So if any of you guys are around Peabody, Missouri in August, I'd love to meet up with you. Watch if you're going to go to the race, because there ain't a whole lot to do in Peabody, Missouri, but go to the race. I'm missing Water Outlaws tonight. I'm hoping Sheldon Hollenshield, that's my guy. He's been doing pretty good. So I make soft plastic big swim baits and sell them out. Dude, I'd love to see them fishing the Southeast. I'd love to see them. If you got a Instagram, man, DM me on there. I don't have flow racing. I just have dirt vision. Shout out to local late model driver, Lucas Oil driver from Benton, Kentucky, Mr. Tanner English. He won the Hell Tour race last night in Illinois. I say I had some splash. I heard that. I'm gonna file that one down. I'm getting to where I've about got a half a dozen of each, and then I may move into Swimbait heads. If you go to I-55 race, so make sure to hit Dunn's. Dude, the old school original Dunn's tackle shop is awesome. We used to have a Dunn's in Paducah. Unfortunately, the guy that bought it, he ended up running it into the ground. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But Dunn's is awesome. Great people over there. Big selection. I mean, when I was little, I used to go to Paducah to go to Dunn's. Dude, Tanner is a great dude. His dad, the only problem I got with this pot and putting that stuff back in, they splash, and I'm pretty sure lead just splashed on my laptop. Whatever. But, dude, this bait making thing, I dig it. I dig it. Like, I feel like I can sit here and do this for a long time. And this mold, this was Do It Mold's lead they sent me. It's really pure and clean. I can tell that. Like, I want my top of this ball head just to be a little flat. Alright. See if I can put this back in there without splashing everywhere. That one didn't splash. Alright, one more good pour of these, and that'd give me about 6 of everything. That'd be enough to do some giveaway on. That's a 3/0. What's up, Hoyt's Adventures? Dude, Terry was an OG from around here. I don't know if you ever remember the Kentucky Lake Motor Speedway. It was an awesome racetrack, man. 100-foot wide. You could run 5 wide, no problem there. Unfortunately, politics, small town USA, a doctor said he couldn't sleep because of the racetrack. So, dude, Chickamauga, dude, this big 5/8 round ball, they eat that sucker at Chickamauga. I know that for a fact. One of my buddies fishes this style, and he said that's all I throw down there. Yeah, dude, I love 6-inch jig skirts. I had a couple more colors than what I got, Matt. I don't know where they're all at, but oh, I see some right here. Speak of the devil. Oh, that's a dirty jig skirt. There's spinnerbait skirts. I had some more. Yeah, 6 cents and dirty jigs. That's the best 2 skirts out there. Unless you want to make your own, and you very well can. I use a lighter to heat the jig up before. Well, I got me a little blowtorch, and we're fixing to try her. All right, here we go. Whoop, whoop. Sound effects. Sound effects. Dude, KLMS was freaking awesome. I remember when the World of Outlaw sprint cars came, people were parking almost from where you come into the racetrack at that gas station all the way up to almost Kentucky Dam. It was unreal. I've heard that, Gary, like a little small candle. Can you use the spinnerbait skirts? Yeah, dude. You can. That's the cool thing about a jig. The difference between a spinnerbait skirt, for the most part, and a jig skirt is the color. And dude, some people, hey, I want a white ball jig. Dude, Steve, that's like a Steve Kennedy would do right there. So, all right. I think I'm doing okay for the first time at that of this. Ian O'Connell, this mold right here is, I don't know the number offhand. I think it's 3388. It's just a round ball, double collar. And the reason for this is one's for the skirt and then one's to slide your plastic up on. That 5/8 with that 5/0 hook is mean. I mean, some guys like a real big, long jig hook. I don't really like a tuna hook. Man, that's the only thing that bothers me is when it splashes like that. Alright. I have made a ton of jig heads. Alright. Let's put this mold away. I enjoyed that. Here's the problem. I know what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to go to one of my local shops, and they have like almost every do-it mold you can get. And I'm going to get all kinds of molds. So, now, that's not saying like, obviously I can't make a divine hybrid jig. I love that. But for odd and end stuff, like just regular football jig, man, if I got the right hook, that's all I need, man. I'm not going to pay $6, $7 for football jigs. Now, there's a time and place for different styles. I get that. Golly. Shit just flies out of the pot. But I think this is a really cool idea, and I think, you know, for throwing A-rigs and stuff. So I'll just leave that thing on for a minute. I probably will just save the Swimbait head, and but man, I really want to try one of these. Let me heat this up. Should we try one of the Swimbait heads while we're on here? I think we will. We will try one of the Swimbait heads. We got a 4/0 hook right here. These are called a victory head. And you know what? We'll pour some Swimbait heads and send them to the guys. God almighty. Now here's the thing about Swimbait heads. I personally like them unpainted. Yes, Ned's. I do not. Owner blockhead is my favorite, but now that you can get the mold and you can get that same hook, got 150 people in here tonight. Thank you guys all for joining. And if you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you give the video a like, thumbs up, leave a comment. And I apologize for not doing much content lately. Just been family focused, man. Been family focused. So let's see. I think I got some 5/0 hooks in here too. Oh yeah, 5/0. That'll work. Let's get some 5/0 hooks here. Dude, I swear, for the longest time, Gramps, I've said, guys, I'm not going to do that. Making baits is not my thing. Just make me a cool bait, and I like to go ahead and fish it. Don't want to do the work. Now, I'm kind of like, yeah, I could do this. But now the wheels are turning, and instead of me pouring lead, I want to make a resin swim bait. That's my goal. By the end of the year, I want to actually pour a resin swim bait. I don't want to copy anybody or anything. I want to kind of make my own design, make a master out of clay or putty, and figure out how to make my own swim bait. You know. And then I will give them the guys on the stream, and y'all can go flip them on Swimbait U to the clowns. Oh God, did I say that? Did I just offend somebody? I'm so sorry. Anyway, the whole deal with me and Milliken was an inside joke, and I hate to go on a rant right here, and I don't really care if I get banned, because what's the bogus thing that Ben didn't mention is it ruined a relationship with me and a swim bait builder. His name's Mike Buka, one of my friends for 20 years, and unfortunately, I've apologized to Mike. He's never responded to me, but he basically got on Swimbait Universe and said that we were not friends anymore, and because of that comment. And I feel like Mike might have jumped the gun a lot, and I'm not mad at him at all. I'm not really upset. I'm more disappointed because I've known Mike since I've been like 16 or 17, and y'all know how much I love Bullshad and love Mike, and I've gone to war for him many, many times. And so, now, Mike, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but you know as well as I do, many people on here, there's a toxic part of those Facebook groups, and that's all I was saying. The people that were bashing me, that didn't fish the bait enough, it's not got rash, how do you know? Those are the people me and Ben were referencing, not the guys like you and many, many others that offer lots of really good advice on how to fish, when to fish, what baits to use. Those aren't the guys we're calling out. The guys sending death threats, telling Ben they're gonna knock his teeth in. He put stuff on Instagram, gonna kill his family. Dude, that's trash, man. I wouldn't want to be associated with that. But I was more upset that the guy that runs the group and didn't reach out to me or Ben and say, hey, I see the comment, I'm a little upset about it, you know, that's my group you're talking about, what happened, what's going on. And then I'm sure when we explain it to him, be like, oh, okay, I got you, you know, I'll take care of it. Instead, he basically put a hit piece out on me and Ben and 6 cents, and that's where I got pissed off. But you know, I made an apology, and I shouldn't have to apologize, but it is what it is, and I had no problem doing it. Again, I'm more upset that it ruined a friendship with me and Mike Buka versus over anything else. So we got a 1/2 ounce swimbait head, and we got a 3/8 ounce swimbait head, which I wish I had a 3/4. So we'll pour these real quick. That mold is good and warm. This is called the Manic Mullet Jig. It does not have a Joe Dirte. I think it's more mullet like the fish. Is my stream still going? I didn't see no chats. I make my own big one swimbaits. I can give you some pointers and tips. Dude, anytime. Probably gonna have to flip this thing over. There we go. There we go. Alright, so this is kind of cool. Hey man, that hook's stout. I'll show you guys this after I punch that off. Dang. That's a pretty good little swimbait head. I've got some eyes that Do It Mold sent me. Man, I bet that right there would go good in a divine swimmer. Dang, this thing has a big spruce on it. We see where this guy, man, I have a great idea for these, but there is the one with the 5/0 hook. Man, that would be perfect for like a bass tricks. I don't like screw locks on a bass tricks, but I like this right here. That gives the glue something to stick on. Oh, man, yeah, I like that guy right there. Let's make a couple. Let's make a couple more of these swimbait heads. And just talk and chillax. I think that looks pretty nice, man. Man, there's a time and place for everything. I like screw locks on really solid swim baits, like the Whale from 6 Cents, any of my Ignite swim baits, Scottsboro. Screw locks pretty good. Hollow bellies, I do not like screw locks at all, because once you screw it in on a hollow belly through the nose, there's nothing for it to grip by. So, dude, it would almost work as a swim jig head. Almost. So that's 4/0. Let's get another 5/0. I don't know if they make one mold with a variety. I don't. The one mold I like is, I really love that Reaction Innovation screwed up jig head. That's like my favorite shaky head ever. That and the Picasso shakedown. And I noticed that Do It actually had a good mold for a shaky head with a screw lock on it. So, dude, I go through them things like crazy. I like the ripple keeper style. Yeah, that's kind of how this is. It's just like that little ripple keeper on there, especially for solid baits, man. It just holds them so well. Like Kitex, the Divine, anything that's solid like that. Even like it's just a sassy shad. They actually told me they could make me a custom mold if I wanted it. Wouldn't a wire keeper be best for a Divine swim bait? I think anything that's solid. Screw locks work good on Divine. These little solid, like these right here, it gives the plastic something to grip on. And to be honest, it's all personal preference. Dude, that 6 Cents Divine swimbait head is, I've been throwing it for years. I have a video throwing a Jackal Rhythm Wave. First time I ever used it. Caught some great big fish on it. Dude, I like it. Especially the one with the weed guard. Not everybody puts a weed guard in there. So, yeah, that's it. The Shake It mold. Dude, I like that. Dude, Freedom Tackle makes some good stuff. Gonna be honest with you. That Strike King buzzbait, we're going to have to get Oklahoma's worst angler to do trash or pass, because how do you skip something that's got a daggum cage? It looks like the buzzbait's got one of those saw traps, like from the movie Saw, where the lady's got the stuff around the head. It's what the buzzbait, I mean, they put the buzzbait in a cage. How's that going to skip? Maybe Andy Montgomery knows more than I do. Maybe they're paying him a lot better than me. I don't know. Just put a dadgum frog on a buzzbait and it'll skip fine. That's my opinion. Again, I'm not fishing the MLF tour, but more people are probably watching me that's watching MLF lately. So, hey, these are a little harder to get out. I kind of like that Swimbait head. I think it's we're gonna have use for it. We're gonna have to paint them and put some eyes on them. All right, here, get your ass up. Might have warped him just a little bit. That one may have to be in the mistake file. All right, let's put this guy away. Dude, I think I like that idea, Chris. Again, I want to be really by the rules. So if I sold anything, you know, you got to pay this excise tax and stuff. I would just assume to do giveaways and whatnot. What's up? We just talked about you, Oklahoma's worst angler. We just talked about you. So we were talking about that new Strike King skipping buzzbait pass or trash or pass. I'm going to turn this off. I'm not going to make any more jigs tonight out of the pot. So I'm going to do the safe thing. I'm going to unplug it. And I'll have to ask. I was told, Matt Luna told me, when you get done, just leave the lead in there. No big deal. I don't know what I'll do about this lead on the... Ooh, that's cool. I made an octopus. Look at that, little octopi. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the Punisher symbol. I don't know, but it came out. I'll just throw it in the pot. But we got a pretty good amount of lead heads down here. Let's see if I can move the camera. That's what we poured tonight. And if I wasn't talking to you guys, probably could have poured a whole lot more. Now I'm taking the safety glasses off. I wear these some bitch 60 hours a week. I really don't want to wear them anymore. All right, next step, I believe, is this right here. Magic Craw Blue. Let's go. Let's hook one of these guys up. Well, this is a hell of a way to put a safety device on here because I've got to use... That looked pretty good. It's covered. Tell you one thing I'm going to do though. I'm going to pop that through there. Hang that up. I don't know what a fluid bed is, David. You're talking turkey to me. Oh yeah, so there's that Magic Craw color right there. That looks pretty good for the second one I've ever done. Should I dip the collar? Should I dip the collar, guys? Ooh, I like that color a lot. I am going to take like this is just hanging up, a hook to pass through there. Open up that. I don't believe this first one turned out right. I don't think this got hot enough. Should I do this? I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm trying it. It's going to work out. I think that's going to end up working out okay. I probably need to dip it all the way to the collar so I don't have something crazy looking. So I'm just going to dip a couple of these. I'll just dip them all in Magic Crawl. You know what I mean? Might have had to throw some heat on there. What do we think? That look all right? I knew this part was probably going to be the worst. Also, Luna told me about the heat gun. I may not be getting these hot enough. Yeah, I will use some 6-cent skirt to finish this off. That's for sure. There we go. Maybe that's not the politically correct way to do it, but I did it. This is the 5/8 one. Let's see here. Here's some 1/2 ounce ones. Let's shave this guy down. I'm going to skirt one of these up here in just a second. Thanks, Matt. Dude, I appreciate you helping me through this, guys. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to Matt Luna's channel. Great dude. Great dude. I kind of figured that after I baked it, it would look a little bit better. My wife's going to go, what the hell are you doing baking fishing lunas? I just seen some sparks fly. That was awesome. I figured I'd go ahead and punch that while I could. You know, I'm going to try this purple real quick and see what it looks like, because you know me. Kuda, I appreciate the tip. Too thick fluid bed is a ticket. YouTube it. Alright, I will try that next go around. Yeah, dude, I am still live, dude. It's only been an hour, Billy. You know, I used to do these things 2-3 hours. I'm going to get back. I'll be back on the live grind soon. Hell, I may even upload a video this week. Y'all don't tempt me. Oh, dude. That may be the ticket. A purple head? Yoda. Oh, man. We got something now. Guys, we got something now. Yes. Baitman likey the purple. Baitman likey the purple. I should have done some of them 5/8 in purple. Pulled a 12er. That ain't no good. Dude, I like that purple, man. That's going to be the deal. May have to heat this one up a little bit. That was strictly to kill this giant spider I just see fly in front of me. This old scrounger, this one I pulled off my shelf. It don't run, so it's one of them trimmer heads from Junko. Varsity Blue Purple Headed Mush. What a movie. One of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. That's actually how high school football really works. Fishing with Gramps looks like the torch I used for my stogies. Dude, this thing was 20 bucks at Walmart. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest with you. I don't review camping gear and hardware stuff, but maybe I should. Yeah, I got a little power coat mishap there. Hang these up some more. Dude, let's dip one of these Swimbait heads purple. Let's get purple on everything. Oh man, that Swimbait head. Put some eyes on it. It's gonna go good. Look at that. Look at that purple, little purple Swimbait head there. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, make me a couple more of these half-ounce heads. I'll probably do one in Magic Cross Swirl too. Dude, there's no 500 viewers on here tonight, and that's all good. Guys, I'm having some freaking a blast doing this. Dude, William Perryman, that might be the deal. Put some chartreuse eyes on my purple Swimbait head. You know what? We're gonna this one right here is gonna be the teaser. We're gonna try it. I bet I got some chartreuse eyes up in here. Whoop. Yep. That was a great idea, Will. And I'm not so sure that Magic Crawl wouldn't be a bad color head. We got, I do got some, this is Pearl White. We can try it. Put these other two Swimbait heads in Pearl White. I'll probably order some more stuff. You know what I mean? I think some shaky heads is probably the next play in football heads. I wonder if you could mix like white and another color to get like a swirl pattern. Anybody know about that? Yeah, I think these Swimbait heads are going to look really good once we put some eyes on them. I'm just trying. What I'm doing with this other hook is I'm going through the eye so the powder coating doesn't. I'm sure it will anyway. Dude, that pearl white looks good. That looks real good. I may be about to run out of juice on this thing. Powder coating is going around to the fabrication shops and trading them for the jigs. Yeah, you could do that. I'll be making jigs on December 26th. I hear you. This would be good Father's Day gifts. Oh, new subscriber Daniel Sites. Daniel, appreciate it, man. We got several new subscribers tonight. Even Jigging with Jordan subscribed. I'm hoping Jigging with Jordan would maybe next time he goes diving, he'll find me some baits. I'll send him some jigs. He finds me some baits. It sounds like an even trade. He's only got like 2 million subscribers. You know, I joke a lot about the Googans and stuff like that, you know, on the channel, but some of those guys are very well spoken, good businessmen. And again, I saw a podcast with Jigging with Jordan on there, and he was very well spoken, seemed like a good dude, and he had some really good points about YouTube and the industry and fishing possibly dying on there, getting demonetized. How do you bake them regular oven? That's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm gonna throw these suckers up on a tray. Ain't getting lots of subs in tonight. Scott Nichols hooked and subscribed. Scott, I appreciate it. Oh, this one's gonna be a good one. Woo! That one. See how I got the whole collar on that? That looks so much better. Dude, that Magic Craw blue. That's the deal. Been getting another sub up in here. Jennifer White. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. Alright. I've got... Wow. Subs are flying in tonight. Patty Sailor, thank you so much. Means I'm going to have to put more content out here. So, I'll go ahead and dip the rest of these. Just because. Let's put a skirt on one that's dry. Alright, here's a 5/8 one. Here's the 5/8. And I'm going to throw still an old Magic Craw swirl on this guy. Let's see what this guy looks like. Yep, that's what I really need is a little convection oven. I'm sure I can grab one at Walmart. Hang them on the rack. I don't really have a rack. I just got like a sheet. Take a metal coat hanger and bend it so you can hang your jigs to bake them. Alright. In case you've never put a skirt on a jig before, the long side is the side I'm going in on. Whew, a little tough. But we got it around there. Now, that's Magic Craw swirl. Let's straighten that up a little bit. Looking rough there, bud. And you can spin your skirt around. I actually like the meaty part toward the hook. Don't ask why. I was looking at my jig meaty toward the hook. You can move your skirt around, whatnot. Now, for not being baked, I guess you would say this jig is half baked. I made a joke. Dude, that Magic Craw swirl, man, that looks good. That looks good. Now, I should have some scissors in here somewhere. Yeah. So the jig I throw isn't going to look like this. What I'm going to do, I'll flip this guy upside down. I'm going to give him a little haircut. If you see how I hold that, that's how that awesome wife of mine cuts that hair. She showed me that. So I'm going to trim about 1/4 to 1/2 inch off that thing. Because I want my skirt basically stopping at the end of my hook. So that's still too long. So then I'll come back here. Yeah. It's about right for me right there. Nice and fluffed out ball head jig. Put you a pack of craw on there. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, man. Dude, that's the Magic Craw skirt. Whew. I like that one. I like it a lot. I won't bake that one, so if somebody gets that one, I'm sorry. Let's do a purple one here. Let's throw up on this 6 cents silicone skirt real quick. I know I have more of these skirts somewhere. I gotta find them. What if you don't bake them? Basically the powder coat will chip off really easy from what I'm told. So if I put these in the oven, I can't just put them on a baking sheet. I've got to figure that out. So how am I going to make a rack for them? I don't really have a rack. Oh yeah, this guy right here. This guy right here. The only thing I don't like, I have to adjust that just a little bit on a 6-cent skirt. Now this skirt's more finessey. It doesn't have as many strands as the Dirty Jigs one. Alright, pushing that skirt on, man. This is going to look really good. Speaking of Mr. Smallmouth Darrison, you should have a rack in your oven hanging by the hooks. Okay? Woo! Now this skirt's a little bit coarse together. Gotta peel it apart. Sometimes skirts do that. They bunch up in one area, but that's got even more of a finessey skirt. I like that. Oh man, with that purple head. Oh, yeah, a little magic crawl, a little purple. Yeah. Now that color was called Owlwife, not a magic crawl purple. It was called Owlwife. But like I said, I don't think the head color matters, but that looks pretty sexy. Let's trim her up a little bit. Let's trim this guy up just a little bit. Now the 6-cent skirt is definitely more of a fine material. A lot thinner. So if you're looking for something a little bit thinner, even finessier, then you'll like that 6-cent. Dude, I think that looks good right there. Oh man. Yeah. That is pretty sweet right there. Okay, you know what? I'll ask my wife. Alright, so what would I hang on that oven rack? Dude, Spicy Beaver would be good. Dude, Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl. If they made a small stroker crawl, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if I was to really go hard, I would hand tie my skirts on that. That color skirt is called Candy Crawl. It's a really good looking skirt, man. Now here's another one from them. This this is a really good looking one too. It's called Neon Sunfish. It's like a magic crawl with some chartreuse. Whew, I'm high as heck in here. So, alright, so I guess what you guys are saying, what I need to do is go hang these on the rack. So, I'm going to finish up. I've got more magic crawl colored skirts than anything. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'll make some more of these right here to finish up, because if I'm going to bake them, I'm going to do them all at the same time. I didn't realize I poured this many, but I did. Oh man, I got skirt material on this guy. That one's going to be a little different. That guy's going to be just a little different. I think these are all 3/8 right here. Yeah, it's unreal how many different colors they have, especially for the powder coat. But Dirty Jigs and 6 cents, man, they really got it going on. Well, that guy ain't worth shit. purple guys. Alright, see, I'm trying to answer it. Ignite makes jank juice swim bait that would be fire with that purple head. Yeah, it's actually, it's called Table Rock Special. It's been out for a long time. And then some kid tried to copy me that used to buy everything chartreuse and purple. And then he said it was his color. But he's cool. Cody's a great fisherman. Just went very original on secret color. But you know, jank juice is not really an original color. That's just what I named the Table Rock color. Oh man, I got it. The barking spider jig. Now tell me, everybody's got to have a barking spider jig. Oh, dude, Paul McMahon won. That's awesome. I haven't, dude, Paul McMahon's a great guy. He's from Nashville. I'm glad to see him win one, man. Don't tell me about the World Outlaws, though. Yes, the barking spider jig. Hands down. I need to get some green pumpkin. I need to get some green pumpkin powder coat. I'm running out of room to hang these guys, so. I wonder how long I've got before I have to bake those things. And I'm going to leave a couple plain ones for myself. California barking spider. Yeah. But, man, so finished product, there's the Magic Crawl. Magic Crawl looks really good. So, that's not baked. I'll keep those for myself, guys. And then here is the Alewife / purple on that Candy Crawl from 6 cents. Man, that looks good too. No weed guard, so you guys, if you win these jigs, don't go throw them in a brush pile. Kind of fish them deep, around some riprap, out on some humps, places you know you're not going to get hung up. I think you're going to catch some fish on them. I'll probably pour some 1/4 ounce and 3/8 ones as well for some light guys. So, oh man, what else we got going on? Not a whole lot. Going to try to stream it again. Well, next Saturday's my wife and I are celebrating our anniversary, so I will stream next week. It'll either be Friday or maybe even Sunday night because I took some vacation for work. So, dude, purple is awesome in clear water. Maybe you don't want like a straight Barney purple, but something like that Alewife, like a light purple, would be really good. So, that's a good tip, Jennifer. I like that. What is my thoughts on the Axis? So, get this question a lot, and it pops up in the 6 Cents Fishing page quite a bit. The Axis is not a replacement for a chatterbait, nor is it a replacement for a square bill. It's not a crankbait that chatters. It just has really wide, erratic action. I find it best in less than 3 foot of water. Dirty water, I like it because it's got some wide movement to it. It's not, I won't say, it's not my favorite crankbait, but it's not one I don't like. It's just, it's got its time and place, and I've caught a few fish on it at Lake X that just choked it. And I've also went back and not got a bite on it on Kentucky Lake. Fished it this spring quite a bit. One day, didn't get a bite, come back through with a balsa crankbait and caught a lot of fish. So, it has its time and its place. It's very unique. I feel some people want to burn it and think it's going to do a chatterbait thing, and I think that's where people get messed up. It's not going to chatter, but the way that lip swings, it helps that bait hunt and roll and do some crazy movement. Not going to be for everybody. There's some guys that swear by it. It's definitely a tool that, you know, I like throwing it. When I feel like there's a time and place for it, I'll definitely pick it up. So that's just my honest review on it. Sean, you don't know how many people think their axis is broke because they throw it out there and try to burn it 90 mile an hour and it blows out of the water. You just cannot reel it really, really fast. But you can twitch your rod and you can make it do some really cool things. Yep, just a steady on a 6.3 to 1, about like that right there. It's not going to dive 5 or 6 feet. Now, I haven't thrown the new one. So, the new axis has been adjusted. It's got a metal insert to prevent the lip getting stuck in the side. It's not like it doesn't have the cheeks like the Jabberjaw, which from what I've heard, the Jabberjaw is pretty decent bait. So, hey, thank you, Will Perman. Matter of fact, happy Father's Day to anybody in the chat that is a father. I'm going to tell you, my little girl's birthday be in September. She's my everything. I love Neely to death. She is wild and wild. But, dude, happy anniversary, Sean. My anniversary, 7 years, was last Saturday, man. I cannot believe my wife hasn't killed me in my sleep. Cannot believe that. But to the grandpas, to the dads, happy Father's Day. If you're a deadbeat dad, get off YouTube and go pay your child support. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Being a dad is probably the most awesome thing ever. I was really scared when it happened. I didn't have a job. Then I got a job, and I made $600 every 2 weeks for 3 years. And then I went back to selling tackle, and now I've got a job where I make more money than I ever have. I'm definitely not rich. I'm poor. Like, I am poor. But I'm comfortable. I love my wife to death. But, man, every day I give my kids hugs when I wake up. And my little girl, she wants hugs before she goes to bed, and so does my son. I bought Baitman Jr. new bicycle today. He's been really good. And, you know, if you don't have kids, you won't understand. If you can't have kids or something like that, I apologize. You know, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. But, you know, there's more. Anybody, I remember when I was born, I had this thing above my bed that my grandpa or somebody had gotten my dad. It said, anybody can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. And it means a lot to me when my kids call me dad. And, yeah. So, happy Father's Day to all you guys. And grandpas out there fishing with Gramps. Definitely a happy Father's Day to you. So, anyway, we've been on here for an hour and a half, and we made all these jigs here back behind me. And I'll probably make some more tomorrow. So, do me a favor, guys. Leave a comment after the stream. Your favorite jig color of all time. I don't care if it's brown and green or whatnot. I'll select 3 random winners. I'll give you some jigs, send them out to you. So, and the guy that sent the $50 dono, hit me up on Instagram, man. Send me your address. I'll load you up. But I'll be streaming some more. Share this video out to your friends or whatnot. I wish I've been doing more, but you know, family first as always. And you know what? I don't care if you got 10 subscribers or 150 million subscribers. If you're not putting your family first, I don't know what to tell you. So, shout out to Debo's Fishing and sending all your Debo army over here. Debo, you're a great guy, dude. And I know you're a family dude, so I appreciate you. We'll come back with a cool topic next week. We haven't talked any swim baits in a long time. So, you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to make a new thumbnail as well.